We gonna get straight into it, man. I'm here with the co-host,
No, you're not.
Doc
I'm not here.
Specimen.
What are you talking about? I'm not here.
No, you here, man. You ain't going nowhere, man.
He's
I
just
got you,
hearing
man.
me. Don't worry, guys. He's just hearing my voice in his head.
Yo, I'm glad to do this, man. It's cold in here. I had to throw on the hoodie again, bro. I don't know why I'm shivering, but it's late, so if I look a little tired, it's been a long day. All right, but I wanted to go ahead and cover a few things. Definitely about UnlockSwitch. Maybe we can talk about Mix Switch version 2. I know there was a tweet by Taki on that, which we might go over a little bit on that. But you know, there's some new developments too on Taki's page. So we gonna go ahead and get straight into it because I know a lot of people might be watching this back on the replay. So I want to pull up on screen first. All right, the list. Okay, let's talk about this list right here, man. I'm gonna pull it up and make sure we can see it. Okay, does everybody see this list? Okay, are you able to see that, Dr. Specimen? Did I do that right? Are we
I'm
good?
able to see that. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, give it a second. Let me see if it's on. Okay, see it on YouTube just fine. Waiting to see if anyone pops into the YouTube.
Okay. The stream's up. And I know it takes a time for the streams to come up. Usually you give about 2 minutes for everyone to roll in. And that's why I wanted to give it, a slow roll into it. We really ain't even dive into the good one. We got some other, some stuff we're gonna pull up. I don't know if everybody even know, so I'm gonna pull it up anyway. But yeah, I think the stream is up. It seems fine to me. From what I'm seeing, it seems like all streams are streaming. Yeah, I got them all up. All right. So, you know, this is the official list of 30 fortunate individuals set to receive complimentary samples of the UnlockSwitch MSK programmer.
And there's still 20 not announced yet.
Yeah, hey, you're talking. You're talking. Okay, what you got? But look at the list, man. Dr. Specimen, I'm not going to lie. Did you ever think that your Twitter name would be held in the same list as some of these names that you're seeing here?
I'm gonna be real. 7 months ago, if you told me this was gonna happen, I'd have shit myself.
It's a lot of big names, man. Now for me, I'm not gonna lie, Dutchman. I'm not gonna lie. This might sound crazy, and I don't want to sound, man, because I be saying stuff. People think I'm crazy, man. I might sound a little. I ain't
I
gonna sound
mean,
conceited,
but
but
Nick, I mean, do you want? I don't know. We talking private? I mean,
I'm gonna just say, Dr. Specimen. I feel like, and I've always felt this. I've told you this, and I feel like our reach is actually a lot bigger than what just it shows on YouTube. I think a lot of people just look on YouTube numbers and think that's our reach. But lo and behold, our reach goes so deep because of where we started with Nintendo Switch modding scene. That's really why the reach is so deep, I believe. And outside of that, we have multiple platforms, as you see, right now on X, Twitter, growing, TikTok, Facebook. So we just it seems like to me that these names, I feel like we should be in the list of these names. And I don't think any of these names are, any worse or any better, right? I think we fall right in line. I think we do a damn good job. And some of these names, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we've seen many of them. A Modern Vintage Gamer, big one of the biggest on here. All right, Modern Vintage Gamer is very big. MVG, I've mentioned MVG multiple times. MVG, know what's up. Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. Crump, Michael Crump. Shout out to Michael Crump who comes in. He's come in. I actually believe Michael Crump was there during the Which one was that? Was it a
the
live
Unlock
testing?
Switch review,
It might have been
maybe.
the Unlock Switch review. You may have been right. It may have been the Unlock Switch review. But
Well, that
I
was
might.
also wasn't that when Jeff showed up too?
Damn it, Jeff came, which we don't see. Damn it, Jeff in this list. Okay, we don't see. Not sure if Damn it, Jeff even requested. Okay, not sure on that. So I don't want to put it out there like he got dissed.
Well, but
We
here's
don't
what's
even know if he
interesting
wanted.
though. Did MVG request for one, or did they just give one to
I
him
heard.
because?
I'm not sure if it was you. But I swear you were the one that told me MVG, or it may have been someone else. It may have been actually someone
Well,
else. I
I
might
thought
take that back.
I thought he had
Take that back.
requested for the original one though. Like I didn't know if he was following up to now or not.
Oh, correct. You are right on that. I stand corrected. You're
So let
absolutely
me
correct.
let me see. Was NVG added when I got added to the list?
Yeah,
He
go ahead and check
wasn't.
that.
So he wasn't when in the list of ones that when I got announced.
Okay.
Let me see. Was he in the original group of people who got announced?
I definitely know that what you mentioned before was definitely not about this. Was not about the Unlock Switch MSK. All right, was not.
Where is the? They
And there's
did.
some other big names in here, man. Statics. Look at that. And shout out Wasteland, man, coming up. I see you, Wasteland. That's been a good man. Shout out to Wasteland. I always shout people coming up. You know what I mean? I like to see that. I remember coming up too. And Crump. Shout out my Crump.
Interesting.
My dog, MVG.
So
Shout you out.
so MVG was not in either the list that you were announced in because you were announced in that very first
First one.
list.
Yeah.
And then I was announced in the second one. So
Second one.
the one that you're looking at, they added 10 more people to that. So my guess is that top list must be
It's
the
the
new
top
one.
10 they added.
Cause I remember, yeah. So I'm looking at the first list. Yeah,
And
you're in
then I am
there,
Sam.
and then there's Nintendo and Nano Sweet. Yeah, okay. So that was the first
Hydra
list.
Console.
So that was the one that they added most recently. So now what I'm wondering, because they had that tweet where they were like, "Hey, respond to this one to be added to the
Yeah,
thing."
that's
So what did
bogus, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't even mean to cut you off. I definitely want you to finish that thought, man. But it said followed by After Time X with Gary Bowser right after. Why does it
oh,
have them both together? That's so bogus, man. Anyways, man,
I
that's
think
so
X is
bogus.
trying to say something to us.
Yeah, that's so bogus. But anyway, continue, man. I apologize,
You
man.
already saw said add my name to that list. Well, hey man, you got to respond to them on Twitter. We can't. We don't control this directly.
Look, followed by Unlock Switch. Which, by the way, man, let's talk about that real quick. I'm gonna get back to this list, man. 2 following Unlock Switch. Can I just say this? And I'm gonna chop this up. Unlock Switch.
Shit, I didn't realize we didn't even talk about this.
Unlock Switch. Hold up, Unlock Switch. No. We got to put some real respect in your name. Unlock Switch. You right. All right, we got to put some real respect on Unlock Switch. I got to pull me back up on big screen, yo. Yuri Soft, what's up, man? Dap me up. All right. Add my name to the list. Yo, Yuri Soft, I tried, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to ask. I got a little VIP status, I think. You know what I mean? But I'm going to ask the manager. I'm going to see what the manager say. I'm going to see. They're going to be like, we're full in VIP, damn it, Nick. All right, man, chill. But Unlock Switch. I could not believe Unlock Switch followed us. I am flattered. Now,
You want to know the best part?
what's that?
I just asked. I'm just like, can you follow us? They're like, sure.
That is amazing, bro. I want to say thank you, okay? Because you didn't have to do it. And just on the fact that you did it makes me, that much. Now, on other swing, so I don't want to get this corrected now. Unlock Switch, I got to talk. Hold up. I'm not supposed to be neutral right now. I'm feeling myself leaning right now. I'm leaning. No, this ain't natural, man. I'm supposed to be in the middle, okay? Unlock Switch trying to woo me. I felt kind of wooed for a second. I don't know. I'm kind of woo. I ain't gonna lie, Unlock Switch. You good. You're trying to woo. But Mix Switch is still out there. Mix Switch is still yelling these claims, right? But say Unlock Switch, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it dearly. Our platform appreciate it. Dr. Specimen appreciate it. The fact that you did that means a lot. And we definitely like it. All right, there we go. Now, I want to pull this up because this is, we're going to get back to the list, but I just need to pull this up, man. I just need to. All right, hold on. I know I got it right there because we didn't even show it. Let me go back, and then I'm going to share it. Yo, we got to do this, man. Has anybody seen this post on Twitter from Taki? Me and Dr. Specimen were actually talking right before we actually went live. And believe it or not, guys, it's late for both of us. We were just like, hey, let's do it, right? So I'm glad we're able to do this for you guys. But we were talking, And we wind up looking on Twitter and noticed that a tweet went up like 10 minutes right before, like right as we're going live. It was 10 minutes before. So this is fresh. It's probably been a little bit of time now, but very interesting. I retweeted it. Wow. I want to go ahead and share that on screen with
Now,
everyone.
Nick, real
Now, go
quick,
ahead. All right,
I
let's
do
get to the
need to.
question.
I need to interject with something because
Go
this
ahead.
is something that I just got permission to share. Um,
Ooh.
so I was informed by an individual earlier that MigSwitch is no longer sending the shipping packaging and stickers to, I'm assuming, U.S. based distributors due to being seized at customs. Now, that's only one part of this news. Now, first, I figured that's a little bit more interesting to discuss on its own because the same thing happened with the SX Pro. When I
Yep.
bought my SX Pro back in the day, I got it from Mod Chips Direct, and all they did was send it in one of those fucking like Mod Chip bags. You know those
Yeah.
little like Mod Chip baggies that the SX or that the
Yeah. Just
Pico
wrap it
fives
up in
come in.
there. Here you go. You don't need no special packaging or nothing. I would do the same thing. Put it in a little
But
box, wrap it
but
up.
they're not including the stickers too, which really confuses me. Like, what? How are the stickers getting seized?
You know what? Let's discuss that. I do believe that a lot of people, and this might be, we might be walking into conspiracy land. So apologize, y'all. Let's put on the tinfoil hats for a second, right? But is that why a lot of people have not received their mixed switch units? Is it possible that they're just being seized, bro?
Well, that's something I wouldn't even call it conspiracy territory. I mean, I feel like that's probably a
Okay.
more reasonable explanation than some of the other
Okay.
ideas you could come up with.
Okay.
But
Because once you have it, and you're right about and I mean to you, but the SX cores
pro,
or Pro, excuse me, Pro, correct. The SX Pros, when they were getting seized, I'm not sure which batch it was because I was part of the first batch that went out. Do you remember when you ordered yours? Was it a while after, or were you like part of the first rollout of batches there?
no, I well, no, because I was actually really. I mean, we really got into it. You know, I still kind of am, but like I was really anti Team Executor for a while.
Okay. And
Um,
I do remember, yes, I do recall you being very anti because you were all atmosphere, 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 and you were actually like very against all the piracy stuff. And
well,
man,
and
whoa, you're right.
but now but the thing is, see, I came around though because number one, I just thought having the device was cool, and that's kind of how I feel now. It's like, you know what, with all being said and done, I knew that the Atmosphere team was behind a lot of the stuff, and as long as I knew that in my heart, I didn't give a shit because I bought the device to have the device and to have the XCI loader, and you know, evidently I still bought an XCI loader. Wink, wink. Um, but now my SX Pro I bought in August of 2019.
Man, we going back, bro. How many years we go back?
Damn, I got that for cheap. I spent less on that
Wasteland, what's
fucking.
up?
I spent less on that fucking SX Pro than I did for this damn MIG switch, dude. And I'm getting a
Yo,
better thing for free.
do you? Oh my goodness. I don't want to take everybody back to that time because you know has
I
everybody
do.
had that time when you go back? But I remember when SXOS and SX Pro were first like talked about, and I remember when they dropped, and I remember having the SX Pro being delivered, and I remember I couldn't even wait. I got some damn wire and shoved it in the damn Joy-Con slot and modded it. I didn't care. Okay, it was just man, it was the time. That was some times, man. It was good times. Okay, but nonetheless, okay. I'm glad you said that because that is a big thing that could be happening. I do think they're on watch. Also, let's be honest. I don't think that's the best choice of packaging and coloring to be coming across. Okay, like isn't that kind of, I don't know. That's just me. It's just me. I thought it might have been some conflict, but I ain't got nothing against Russia. But I think that if it's coming across the state, they look like, hold up, we already didn't get hell no. Take this, and if they're getting seized, how would they begin? So let's talk about that. How does things get seized? Like when they seize something, what confirmation do they have about the device before they proceed with the seizure, like of just taking it?
My guess is that that's all kept secret. probably on purpose.
Okay. Because my thought would be, right, if you okay, so these units are coming through. There's so many different tech items, and I already know the ability that they have is way above my knowledge, right? So they probably have a lot of ways of checking a lot of technology, even probably without putting it, putting it just put it through a machine and probably can tell a lot of things, right? But what happens is when you're bringing things into a country, it's a huge nah. I'm not even gonna talk about, bro. It's a different league. You're right. That's why it's kept secret. Let's just say that. I ain't gonna say that's why I kept secret. It's a different ball game when you start getting it there. But nonetheless, we can go
But
on. That's
but here's
that's
the thing, though.
something. Continue.
That ain't even the worst part of this.
Let's go.
All right, the worst part of this. Now, I wasn't given a lot of info, but basically what I was told is that they're shorting sellers significantly on screws and other parts. Now, what are other parts? I'm not sure, but the screws has to be fucking annoying. Because it's funny, I actually was fucking with my MIG switch. I took a photo. I was curious. I took my switch apart and took a picture
Okay.
of the MIG switch board next to my HW fly board. Or my
Yeah.
Pico fly board. I keep saying HW fly.
Okay.
And I actually was when I was doing some testing, just nothing actually substantive. I was just kind of fucking around,
Yeah.
and I put the MIG switch together, but I didn't put the screw in. And let me tell you, that little bit of looseness by not having the screw on, like my card wouldn't read. It wasn't like completely dead, but I had some
Damn.
time where it literally didn't read because there wasn't the right amount of pressure.
Really?
So you can't even do some bullshit where it's like, hey, if I take $5 off, it won't include the screw, but if you just kind of hold it together as you put it in, it'll be fine. Like, no, no, that shit moves at all, and it comes disconnected. It's gonna fuck all your stuff up.
Damn. And they're ship, but I don't understand the screws. Like without a screw, I do not understand. That makes no sense to me at all. I would love for someone to explain that. Okay, Pain Corp, check it. Check the DM. Corp, what's going on, my dog? Dab me up. Specimen, check your DM. I think he got your DM.
Are you wanting me to read this DM or?
There you go. Good clarification. See, you just like me, man. We're just like, I do the same thing. I'm like, hey, do you want me to say this?
Because I will say this, but
Because
I'm
I
not
don't want
trying
to
to.
state certain things unless, and we've done that. By the way,
Okay. So I
no,
was told. I was told. I was told. Yes. So in reference to the including the
I
uh,
already did. I'm done. I sparked up. Yeah, I'm
I'm
saying I'm done.
sparking up.
I'm saying I'm done. I didn't finish. You can tell. You know what I mean? Yeah. But continue. Yeah, go
uh,
ahead and take your time. I don't want you to read it off either and spit it out. But that, definitely take that in and give it to the audience the best way
well,
you
I'm
can.
honestly not exactly sure what to do with this information, so I'm gonna hold off for now.
All right, dig.
Okay,
See, man, this
okay,
is
okay. Never mind. I was given the go ahead. Sorry, I'm I'm trying to do the right thing here, but it's just all
no, but you know what? You're holding, and I'm giving you a couple more seconds. This is how journalism is. Just so a lot of people know. A lot of times when you're stating things, and from our end, and that's especially more and more as you're getting on here, you're seeing that people can recall certain things or your statements in other places. You can find what you say maybe on Reddit or on Twitter or on Facebook because someone's listening to what you said specifically and they're taking that. So with that in mind, a lot of times we do try now, right? Even though it's for entertainment purposes, we try to provide more factual evidence now than ever, I think, But continue.
so it's the other in reference to the other parts is plastic casings. So it's ironically a fucked up version of what's going on with UnlockSwitch right now because um I hope I can say this. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to because when we get our unit, we're not getting the cases with it. I think, or they're gonna give us like a prototype case that's
Correct.
just like meant to just work, but it's not like super pretty
That's
or
what I thought.
something.
Yeah.
And we are getting just the board and then this prototype case for it to just work. But what it sounds like here is that they're not getting any case. They're just
Damn,
getting
man.
boards, which those will not like. I've had thing. What was it? I want to say my DS. You could have like the bare board, and if you put like a thing on the like a sticker on it or something, it made it just thick enough to where like you wouldn't want to do that, but you could use it. But that won't work with this. You need the case because it's got like the certain locks on it and shit that like it's like the patent and all that.
Yeah, damn.
And then those stickers apparently were they didn't announce that. They didn't say like, "Hey, just so you know, to our resellers in America, you're not
Why
going to be able to
not
get
though?
stickers anymore because of the custom seasoning."
Why
It just
not though?
happened.
Why don't they? Why not? Like this, is why I feel like all the failure shit happens. It's just not communication, transparency. Ain't that some shit I
Well,
always talk
and you
about?
know what's funny too? Because I was just
That's it.
talking. Actually, I don't know. Okay, I'll be very vague about this.
Go
But
ahead.
long story short, I was talking with someone the other day about basically someone getting taken off of a team because they got sick and didn't just say, "Hey, oh, I'm sick. I'm gonna be out for a little bit. Reallocate your shit. I'll let you know when I'm doing better.
Yeah.
Getting a doctor's note, none of that shit." They didn't do any of that. So even though they had a perfectly legitimate reason to be kind of MIA,
Yeah, you can't
they
do it like that.
yeah
I agree with you. That's like any place. You can't. You just think if you were in a team sport and we need 5 people and one person decides not to show up and all of us have to lose. You know what I mean? It really matters. And then if you let us know, we could have got someone here, right? That thing, nah, I'm with you on that. You know what I mean? That's man.
Now this is interesting.
Let's go.
You might want to be changing the title after the stream's done because this is more interesting than I'm sorry. Look, the list that's sick as fuck. I'm glad to see the kind of people that are getting it because like shout out to Aesthetics. He actually joined. I'd say he's one of the biggest players that actually joined in the. I think they mentioned that they got the group chat going on.
Yeah.
So we haven't got some of the bigger players in there yet, but we got him in there. Um,
We got a couple things. I ain't gonna lie. The list. Hey, when I looked at the list, man, and I seen you, I seen me, and I seen this in the list, I said we in the right spot. Like we need to be in these lists, okay? Because we not just because on some hey we got big nuts. No, it's because we honestly do care. We have combos off all the time. We speak with a lot of people and saying we've been around for years, proven. Some people are just coming in seeing mix switch and thinking, oh, these guys are covering mix switch. They don't know we deleted 75% of the videos that was tutorials and all that other crap, right? You know what I'm saying? Like this used to be the go-to, but
now you ready for the bombshell?
let's drop it.
Mig mentioned the whole customs issue. No one has reported a customs seizure in America. So the suspecting reviewer or the distributors are suspecting it's cost cutting.
Mm.
You don't preempt you don't sell at the beginning with stickers and shit and plastic casings and shit or not the plastic casings. You don't sell with stickers and packaging, and then just stop out of nowhere because of a laterly that's not a word, but I'm going to use it anyways because it worked. A later grown fear of a customs seizure. You only would do that if the customs was actually seizing your shit.
And that's why I said it
So what
don't
other
make no
reason would there be?
sense. Would you take a screw out? Like I don't see the difference. I don't see
Well, the
custom
screw in the
season a
case.
device.
The screws in the casing just sound like mistakes. Like that just sounds like
Agree.
sloppiness. But the stickers and the casing. I mean, shit, dude. How much that shit cost? Like a penny or two per unit. I mean, how
I
much?
was just gonna say that, man. I just can't even believe cost. I mean, and it makes sense. I want to say that first.
Well,
It does
and
make sense.
think about it like this, dude. I mean, I'm
Why?
sorry. I keep it
No,
because
go ahead.
you have these things that are already apparently super overpriced. The unlock switch is going to be sold at the price that they're fucking wholesaling for, and yet they're cost cutting on their already fucking deep profit margins. That's like the worst decision you can make when a clone, a arguably, again, we gotta see a better clone is coming out for cheaper. With, in my opinion, I really like their whole flasher idea. I think that's a really smart way to go about it. I made my comments about patent infringement, that that's going to be an issue. It doesn't matter about the
Nah, I
software,
remember
but
we discussed that.
but
But continue.
but here's the thing though, we don't have a way to directly flash the MIG switch from a we all we have the ability to do is to put their encrypted file on our SD card and let the MIG switch do its own thing. We now will have a direct and low level way to flash our unlock switches. That is more freedom, and they say it's going to be open source, so it's more freedom, more transparency, literally with a transparent case, cheaper with more features. And MIG switch is doing this. Excuse me,
Yo, this is crazy, man. Now,
dude. Why do
Yuri,
we have 14
I feel
viewers on
you.
X right now, 5 people on
Yo,
YouTube.
shout out to all the viewers everywhere, especially on Twitter. I love having viewers on X, and we're growing. We're growing, man. I love it. You know what I mean? I love
And
it.
and the other thing too is that, like, at the end of the day, I get that this is because of how manufacturing works, right? You don't look at
Yeah.
the single unit, you look at tens of thousands of units, but at the same time, uh,
No, that cost sound crazy, man. I
you
just don't
still
understand how you cutting costs for a sticker and a screw, bro.
these
Like, I don't care
people
what you say. Like,
these people have such deep profit margins that I get that they will save a lot of money over time. But I'm sorry, this thing is not built well. I mean, let me just do something real quick. I need to make a
you know,
point.
I
I'm about to make a
actually
strong point.
had my MIG and my unlock together. And remember, we talked about how the unlock actually fit into the cartridge slot versus the MIG. And I even showed in that video how the MIG can drop just like a game cartridge would, where the unlock switch would not. It was actually a bit thicker. Um, I did show that.
Look
Mo, what's going on, Mo? Good to see you, my dude.
look at I don't know if it'll show. What if I get my phone and like I throw the flashlight on? Will it? Okay.
All
Look
right.
at how like rough the casing is on the sides. And
Yeah.
then there's like this weird gash at the top. Now that might have been my reseller, but like, look, see in the middle, it's all
Yeah.
kind of it's like fugly there, and then on this side, it's kind of. But then the other thing too, and this is a big thing, and I'm not going to be able to show this properly, but
I may go get
it
mine just to show
it
it.
it splits because of the way that it's
Yeah, I
only
seen that.
anchored at the very top, and where these two hooks are at the bottom.
And
That's the
that's the only
only way this
anchors.
is held together. So you have these gaps at the sides, and it's like you guys are charging $60. Well, you guys are selling this $35 to your distributors, and $60 is the recommended markup to the people. So you have
Yo,
these deep profit margins that you guys are working with, and you built the card not very. The PCB is built great, in my opinion, but outside of that, it's
and
not built
Corp, I do.
great.
I got Photoshop. Continue. Go ahead.
And you have to cut even more costs. I mean, I'm sorry, that's not acceptable. I mean, I thought the sticker was.
Thank,
I took my sticker off because it was
thank you, sir.
delaminating. Like the lamination on the top of it was coming off. It looked ugly,
You
so
did
that's why I
take it.
took the sticker off. Now, granted, I think it looks kind of cool with the it's all incognito, and I really do want to get like a
I,
custom printed like
I
Aftertime X
like
sticker
mine, and
for it because I
mine
feel
still.
like
You know what? I do like the all black, but I ain't gonna lie. I like the sticker. If I had to
yeah,
choose, I
well, yeah,
probably would put the sticker
I would
over it.
have,
I feel you.
I would have loved to have left the sticker on, but I just think that it wasn't a well built stickering, so it started looking ugly
Yeah, it
after a
was just
while.
ugly.
But what I want to do, dude, I wish they'd stuck with the Aftertime X name personally, because dude, that would have been it's all incognito. They're not very, because like I would have
I
loved it. They
agree.
weren't loud about it. They were just like, hey, here's the thing, we're gonna throw it out, we're gonna put out firmware updates, and we're not gonna be loud about it. That would have been awesome, because that would have it just would have been a thing that everyone in
But
the
just
shadows are
all
using.
the
But they
promises. Now, this is kind of where I think and I said the tinfoil hat stuff, a lot of people will say they're the same person or things because there are promises. And every time you're promising something, people are not sure, right? And Mig did promise a lot up front. And that's where they just dropped the ball. And you just do the numbers. So let's just say if you're doing 65, 69 bucks a unit, let's just say it comes out 70 bucks a unit, right? You have a hundred people. You already there, man.
Nick,
You get 1,000.
do you have Photoshop?
So, yeah, I do.
Okay, check your Discord. I don't know if it was sent there, but the actual file. So we can print the stickers ourselves and probably make a higher quality one. But really, I really want to. I might see if I can get that done. If I can get an After Time X one done, because I feel like that'd be great for the. Because there's something to be said about that. That After Time X, that was the best time for the mix switch when it was just this incognito card that no one knew anything about. It just did its thing, and it did it silently.
You
Oh,
broke
your
up.
your
I had
pop
it
block is
right here.
dropping. Shit, he's dropping hard. Well, anyways, yeah. I mean, just would have been really nice if.
Hold up.
Oh, is he back? He's audibly back. Dang, dropping it like it's hot.
Yeah, this already knew it was me because I went into
There we
Discord and
go.
start, clicking stuff and all that. Let me exit out of Discord now. Cause see, I know how it is. Then it's trying to access all my damn devices and stuff when I open it. So okay, now let me make sure I grabbed them. 1, 2, 3. It looks like I grabbed them. Photoshop. Yo, do I got Photoshop installed though? I don't think I got it installed. I got the whole. I got the suite. I just have to click install on it. Cause I only think I got Premiere and I got something else installed. But I'm gonna download Photoshop. But while we doing that too, um, I want to pull this up. Did we pull it up
And,
yet?
the other thing too that really sucks about all this is I wasn't kidding about really. I did want to be um neutral between the two of them, but I'm sorry, you can't keep fucking up like this in the face of healthy competition. Which you could say, well, it's a clone. They stole their shit. Well, no. I mean, in this industry, I think cloning kind of just needs to be accepted in this industry, especially when you add new features and you add, I mean, think about it like this. Okay, everybody thinks that Lockheed Martin is a shitty company, a military industrial complex, and all that. Well, what if there's a military company that was like, we're only going to sell what is needed to protect the country
There
and
we go.
nothing else, and everything that we sell and do is in the public eye. People would hate them a lot less. And even if they stole all their tech from Lockheed Martin, are people going to, defend Lockheed Martin? No, they're not. They're going to go, hey, this other company
Thank you.
is.
I'm officially team UnlockSwitch. Mix Switch has been super professional tonight, man. To deal with. Yo, I'm about to pull this up now, man, because I meant to pull it up. Uh, but yo, just to show it, man. Let's go ahead and get this out the way.
Oh, yeah, I
Yo,
forgot I interrupted you for this fucking
so
post.
nah, I mean we got time. We got other stuff too. I mean it's so much to cover. Like remember we were talking about that. We just got so much stuff, man, to go through. But Taki has posted. Unlock Switch showed up. I'm waiting on a case and the programming software to be able to test it out. All right, this is what Taki has posted. So you can see right there, both of them. No case though. All right. So he's waiting right now on the case and the programming software. So you got the programmer there. And there you can see. There's the unlock switch, man. Let's go ahead and click that picture and let's make it bigger now. Just want to show the full post. Just so we can get a look at that, man. And let's take a closer look. Can we zoom in some? They're going, oh man, the zoom is doing that. Oh, really? Okay. Forget you. Forget you. I ain't even going. We ain't gonna mess with. I think I've been through this before. I ain't gonna figure out. But the picture, it looks clear to me. We can see kind of on there, but it looks very nice. The UnlockSwitch.com on the side. There you can see the programmer. Now there is gonna be more pictures, I'm sure. Taki's probably gonna have a whole entire video and all of that. Okay. I wanted to go ahead and pull that up because I don't know when we get. Hey, it's gonna be soon, Dot Special. It's gonna be soon, man. Unlock Switch is rolling them around.
I'm hype as hell. I really am.
I'm gonna just say this for the whole MIG, and I'm gonna just break it down. I'm gonna keep it 100, okay, 100. with all the MIG and the UnlockSwitch shit, right? One thing is for certain. I know I'm gonna say MIG has reached out and they'll talk and things, but the way it is with MIG, it do feel bogus. It do. I don't like the whole you sold the shit as all this shit is bogus, man. You sold the shit together. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm in the hood, that's a hustle, bro. It's a hustle, right? That's what you do. You see how overwhelming. I don't think they thought it was going to be that, you know, well received. Like it was well received when it first came out. We were part of that too. We were all for it. And they were like, damn. Well, guess what? We don't have the dumpers ready, right? This is my thought, right? We don't have the dumpers even ready.
Dude,
We're
because of
far
their
from dumpers being.
way,
Go ahead.
because of the way that they've been acting, I just pulled their website up. Evidently, Skin Pixels pulled out because it's now showing United Kingdom. There's not even any resales in the UK now. I mean, that's a hell of a market to lose out on. I mean, and these guys couldn't get anyone else in the UK. They only could do Skin Pixel because I get excuse me. Skin Pixel's a great man. I'm serious. I 100% stand by. He's a good man, good person, good friend. Um, he wouldn't have pulled out if he didn't feel like either A, he needed to for legal reasons, or B, because they were bad to work with. And now they don't have any resellers in the UK. And yeah, you could buy from China, you could buy from AliExpress or whatever, but I really do question whether or not those are even cards that are making big money. Because I'm almost serious. I think that those could be stolen cards or something. I mean, how is there such a surplus on AliExpress and not? Oh, I
So
mean, there
what
it is
you
right there.
so so let's just say this. I, so to be fair to Mig, I think that you know it was scummy the way they did that from the beginning. It was bogus, but I do think they did say, "Hey, we're just gonna try to move forward. We're gonna separate them." And I think the reason for the separation was because they did not have dumpers ready, right? And they knew that if they were going to sell these together, you would have to deliver these together. And they knew they would have these carts ready before they would have the dumpers ready. So I can't sell them together because I'm going to be making customers wait even longer. My personal thing, like I've always said, is, and I've also heard some sources, right, talk about when you're ordering a certain amount of chips, like they were ordering large quantities of chips, there's a quote: the more you get, the lower it goes. And there's also an expected time wait for that. Also, I remember we talked about like before procedures and how they get things done, because of piracy and things, you got to watch out
I
for.
mean, but
So
you
we
know,
talked about a lot of this, man.
with this whole like not taking the stickers anymore because of money, even though I make plenty of fucking money on these things, I almost wonder if they just didn't they it was just a money reason. They just wanted to see how they could maximize profits, and they like didn't feel like batch ordering chips in because I don't know. I'm struggling to wrap my head around a lot of the
That's what
shit
I'm
that they've
saying. And
done.
so even if
And
you,
the packaging too.
yes,
The little fucking shitty piece of cardboard that like wasn't even worth. They honestly, you know what? I'm glad they're getting rid of that. There's no point. It was
I'm gonna tell you the
completely
truth. You could put
worthless.
that Joker in one of those little SD card plastic cases. All right,
Yes,
that we.
exactly.
I'm like, I
They
don't
already
care.
fucking label it as an SD
Give
card
a shit.
adapter on the fucking packaging. I think.
Literally, just put in the SD card thing, the little plastic. I open it up and use it. I can give a shit about unwrapping that, bro. You know what I mean? That was nice for the
I I
whole
under
review
I
and
under I under
everything.
I understand the point, Corp, but like it's they should have just used a simpler. Like, here's the thing: I bet it costs them less to get a bunch of generic clear plastic cases than it does for them to custom print these pieces of foldable cardboard.
And I'm with Corp on that. I can see how I protect. Yo, but let's just break this down, really, man. So things getting seized, right? And they're stating, hey, we have to now take off the sticker and the screw so it doesn't get seized. That does not logically make sense to me. Okay? It doesn't. Because the device is still the device. And now
Well,
if it's being
the
seized, it's
screws had
even
nothing to do with it getting seized. By the way,
yeah,
the
thank
screws
you.
was
We know
the
that. And that's I'm glad you said that because why I don't know why it would even just take out a screw, right? And that's where you mention the cost reason because taking out a screw would lead to a cost, more of a cost reason. But this is what I think about that. Okay, you think of a mass amount of units, right? So let's just do something major. Let's take McDonald's. Remember McDonald's used to put the two slices of cheese on the what burger was that? And then they made it to one cheese. Is it the McDouble?
I've never
You,
gotten. I only started getting McDonald's
it
burgers
was
a couple
one,
years
but
ago. So
and also you could take off like one piece of lettuce or a half a tomato. But if you do that across on a wide spread, you're actually talking about a lot of money. I don't think this is that many units. All right, I don't think they slanging a billion
how
MIG
how
switches like
many
McDonald's. So I'm
how
sorry,
many yeah
I
how many
don't
people
think it was cost.
really how many people really buy MIG switches? I mean, like
Thank you, thank
like
you. I don't.
because
How
think
many
about it.
people you run into know what a MIG switch is?
Well, and because think about it like this, because my dad always brings this up because he kind of always tries to humble me and like how many people actually like deal with modding and shit. Okay, how many people live in the sweet spot of being willing to purchase a product that goes against Nintendo's terms of service while also not being willing to go far enough to get a mod chip? Now, I would argue there's probably more people in that camp than one would think, but is it enough to make this necessary? I don't think so. Is it enough to have these kinds of incredible stock shortages? I got one because I like the novelty of owning these kinds of devices. I just like having these things to have them. And you know what? It, anyone else can go suck my dick if they're like, well, that's stupid. You don't need these things. I don't give a fuck if I don't need these things. This is my hobby. I need these. I need these things because I said I need them, and that's the only reason I need. But other than that, I would be living a damn good life if I didn't have this thing.
Mm. Now I just want to go ahead and pull this up too because this is the version 2 MIG right
No
here.
shit.
All right. So this is the one that I believe Taki has received as well. Okay. That's the button. And I'm correct. Let me read this because I made sure. Okay, the second generation Nintendo Switch flashcard. Yeah, this is the Mix Switch version 2 one. All
So
right.
now here's the interesting thing. You want to pull that last image up real quick, the bare board. So that top right pin is going to a GPIO pin on the ESP32. And then it looks like that bottom right pin is going to something on the lattice. And then the left two looks like it just grounds.
Okay. I see that.
So
So what do you think about that?
so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my
You
MIG switch
I was gonna say you're gonna pull out yours.
and I'm gonna take this.
Start breaking them down. That's why I
Well,
say I should go ahead and get my. I even got the screwdriver here to take the damn thing out. What am I doing?
I just got this shitty fucking 5 cent screwdriver to take this out because I don't
That's
feel like
all
getting
you
this
need,
little
man.
bit.
That's all you need.
Because it's in my backpack and an entire bag of chips exploded in my backpack, and I'm not dealing with that mess.
Oh yeah, man. I know what you mean. That's one of those. Take your whole bag and dump it over the garbage.
Okay, so it does not. So okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like pin 6 on the left.
I'm about to say
And
count them out. I'm glad you
I
got them.
don't think that pin goes to, yeah, damn. So that doesn't look like it goes
I already
to
know where
where
he's going
those.
with that. You can create a button for short press, but not long press with the old board. Okay. So they say you can still do the short press, but you won't be able to do the long
Well,
press
but
with
what
the
I
old
was
board.
hoping was because now that I see what pins they're shorting, I want to know. I wanted to see if the debug pins on the top left of the old board were went to those pins or not, and it does not look like they do.
Mm, okay. At least you got to compare it. You're looking at it. This is, but mixed switch version 2, man. Now, mixed switch. I don't know why you ain't send me one, bro. I thought you were sending it to all the reviewers. What happened? I ain't get a dumper. I ain't get a mid. What happened, man?
Well,
Let me.
I'll tell you what. I know what I could do. If I could get this hooked up externally to my Switch, this board, I could. Because one of these is. I know one of these is a ground. I remember that when I tested this. One of these pins are a ground. So all I got to do is take a wire and just fucking just put one end to ground and then one end and just fucking try every pin and see what happens.
Yup, and this the whole no idea unlock switch contacted me 2 months ago for a review. I don't have this and this whole breakdown. Hello, Taki. We apologize for the delay. We will send you a sample tomorrow. We've been busy finalizing our unlock switch, but it's ready now. Are they all going out tomorrow? Not all. Who is this dude right there? Can you tell me who this dude is? I
Shit,
don't know
I ain't
that
got
cat.
that.
Not
Yeah, guy
unlock
seems like a
switch son.
weirdo.
And they go Wasteland too. Okay, I ain't got to follow. Now, see, I be on Twitter all day, man. That's the problem. That's why I got to get off Twitter. Okay, because see, Twitter, you start going down, you get into this dark circle. Like Twitter, there's certain groups that I can't dig deep in because I turn into them. Right? Twitter, Reddit. Okay, Reddit is
Hey,
one. You
that,
know, if
that
you get
guy,
deep in
that
Reddit,
guy,
you become
that,
one.
that guy we were just talking about. You probably should like never talk to him. He probably is like a terrible influence and is gonna like totally destroy your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I pretty much figured. You know, that's why I cut him off instantly. But yo, we got that out. Has there been anything else we did not cover? We covered that.
And
Um,
we looked at the whole like they showed the picture of the board. You showed that already. Well, you
yep,
showed that through Taki's tweet.
yep. I showed
Um,
it. Taki's tweet. Unlock Switch has I believe I got. Well, hold up. I did. Let me just go ahead and pull this up. I'm glad I remember before we can't ramp it up with that. Let me pull them up. They did go ahead and say the initial PCB prototypes for the Unlock Switch MSK are black, as you've seen. What color do you envision? So you can go ahead and get your vote on. Okay. What color would you pick? Dr. Specimen, feels up to you.
well, you could look at my tweet
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your tweet.
specifically under the
Ah,
reply.
okay. Not gonna lie, love purple is my favorite color. Wasteland with the purple. Yeah, purple. I ain't gonna lie, purple is fire. I ain't gonna. Yo, why so many? Maybe a transparent. A transparent purple. I don't know why, man. I just thought like purple. Like I was about to say, why do so many dudes like purple? And then I read trans at the beginning of purple, and it just threw me for a loop. So I really got confused on my own mind. Don't mind me. It's just my mind. I was saying dudes and purple, and then trans came up. It was a really weird situation going on in my mind right there. But nonetheless, purple. We got a lot of people transparent, the pastel purple, black, please. Okay. Look, you selling us a black edition, purple edition, man. That purple would be nasty, though. I ain't gonna lie. I like purple, man. Purple is one of my colors. But also this right here, just to see over the weekend, we'll select the final 20 individuals for the Unlock Switch. MSK free samples. The updated list will be posted next Monday. We will produce 50 free demo samples of Unlock Switch first version. Would you like to have your free sample? Simply like and share this post. We will select your names and display them later. After receiving your sample, we expect just one thing from you. Test it, give us your real opinion, share your experience. There they go. And that looks beautiful right there. I'm not going to lie. Yo, Unlock Switch, who taking y'all pictures, man? Is this AI or is this you, man? Because this is great
Gary.
picture work, man. This is, okay, that makes sense. He's old school. He's been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? Gary's probably great at photography. He probably got some old
And
lenses he
or
dug
hey,
up.
unlock. Hey,
You
unlock
know what I'm
switch.
saying?
Hey, unlock switch. God bless you on that fucking USB-C port.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, USB C, because it could have been micro USB. It could have been
Bro, that whole programmer hooked up to the goddamn unlock switch is looking like a
the champ. It looked like it won.
the
Won the
USB debug.
championship.
It's like the USB debug program I hooked up to the PicoFly.
Yo. Oh yeah. Now see, I almost clicked on my messages. Let me stop. See, when I get into it, that's why I told you to go down dig hole. Yo, Reigns, what's going on, man? Good to catch you up in there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the
Yeah,
PDF.
you're gonna
I'm glad he
expose
said that.
the fact that I brought unlock switch. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna open up the PDF too. Okay, let me open up the PDF. My dog Court. I got you, Court. No problem. Let's go ahead and look at this thing. Oh, what do you know? Now I do have Photoshop. I think it finished. I don't know if it did. I need to take a look. But
Connect Corp.
that would be something nasty to play with. Take all these different logos and everything. Ooh, okay. The front. Look at that McDonald. Hey, we need to go ahead and redo it, man. We gonna redo it, and we gonna put we gotta do something too. 'Cause see, we got the Nick Moses. I don't like saying Nick Moses gaming podcast. So maybe
Ooh,
we gonna come up with separate segments, man. Maybe the
Nick,
Sunday will be the Nick Moses '05 gaming podcast. Maybe you pick a day, we do a show,
the
and
Dead Specimen 05 Gaming
you
Podcast.
call it the dead, or call it what you call it, man. You know what I'm saying? Call it the dead day. Shit, I don't know. Dead day.
Day of the Dead.
Day of the
Nah, that
no,
would
because
get
ain't nobody going.
copyrighted.
Yeah, look, we both said at the same time. We know that shit was corny. We trying, all right, we trying. But outside of that, man, you pick yours, man. Hey, you go ahead and get it. Then that way, it get more people more content. You kind of weird too. You know what I mean? I know I'm weird, but you definitely weird. So I know your show might be.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what your
I
show
know how
gonna
you
be
feel
about.
now.
But nah, we cover a lot of stuff, man. So on the Sunday show, see, Yorisoft had me. You know what? We gonna start doing that. What we gonna do, man? Should we get back to the old Sundays?
Tech Specimen. Damn, I
Where
like
we
that.
Ooh, tech specimens. Ooh, Range. Range want his 5%. Look at him. I see you want your 5%. Okay, discussing retro. Look, you're giving some ideas. Okay. I see you. That was a nasty name right there. Yo, that was on the spot. Okay, that was tech specimens. Oh, yeah, he stole it. He already stole it, Range. That's why he quiet. He stole it. He wrote it
I
down.
know I'm making something horrible right now.
He jumped. But yo, you need to come up with something because now that we've been working more and more, I don't like saying Nick Moses, and I know the Nick Moses brand is something that I'm proud of, right? Because I did start it, right? I did grow it, but you've been a great add to the family. So I would like to extend it, right? We need to do something else, man. So we could do an off show. Now I'm gonna come up to, whether it's a Wednesday or a certain day we find convenient. I come to the show, you come with the idea, you bam, and I come there and I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Your idea could be whatever the hell it wanna be.
Hell yeah.
There you go. See, we got it
Nah,
going.
I'm making an edit right now, so kind of I'm quiet, but
Now go ahead. And I think I got everything off, man. Is there anything else you got for the folks, man, for the peoples, man?
that's all I got.
Yo, I'm glad we kept it under an hour or two. And this is supposed to be like 10 minutes. We always do this. That's the problem when we talk in real life, right? Like, we'll start
We
talking for
literally
like 10
talked like
minutes.
2 hours straight.
Yo, for real, bro. It's crazy. I don't talk to no other man like this. This is crazy, Dr. Spencer. I kind of feel I need to talk to my
Well,
wife
damn, bro,
now.
when you put it like that,
I
Jesus.
got to talk to my wife now. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't talk to you for a little more than my wife. So it's kind of crazy today, but we both been busy. I can say my wife busy, I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? But my dog, I respect you. At least when we speak though, it's different. Right? It ain't like when you just speaking, hey dude, did you catch the game? Yeah, oh, he scored a touchdown, bro. Yeah. We ain't doing that. Right? We be talking man, we be getting into it. We be like, they think we conspiracy tinfoil hat on here, yo, on the phone. We be coming up with yo, we gotta hop on Signal a little more. The way we talking.
Shit, for real.
The way we be talking, we need to hop on Signal a little more, okay? We need to be, hey man, so going down, man. That shouldn't have been. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, appreciate you, man. It's late for everybody, man. Go ahead and do your thing. Appreciate everybody tuning in. A lot of people from Twitter. I really appreciate you guys. Guys on YouTube coming through. Appreciate you, Reigns, on Twitch. Thank you for
27
showing the
people
Twitch
on
love.
Twitter.
Twitter
That
be
is
showing love,
insane.
man. They be showing love. We need to keep that going. So I appreciate everybody out there. YouTube showing the love, Twitch showing the love. All y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. It's basketball and baseball season. Don't hurt me like that. Yeah, it's that type of season. Hey, when football come around, it's coming around. But other than that, man, y'all, appreciate the time, y'all. Thank y'all, man. We're going to try to do this more often. So Dead Specimen, come up with that show so we can figure out some. And then that way we have 2 concrete days of shows, right? That would be nice. But outside of that, yo, appreciate y'all. We out.